recent weeks, there's been concern that Governor Cuomo's initiative to reduce the cost of going to state colleges and universities threatens small private schools in the state.
St. Bonaventure University is one of those small schools, and it's already in the midst of stalling enrollment and financial problems of its own.
Today's SBU TV Newscast is different because of this situation. In the next few minutes, we examine a radical approach St. Bonaventure is taking to raise the money it needs for the real estate sale.
Bonaventure has several unused or underused properties on its 400-acre campus, and we find out what they're good for and how much they cost. First, to Hopkins Hall, which features more rooms, desks, and telephones than you can count. Brittany will take you for a look around.
Hi, I'm Brittany Slomba with the Allegheny Realty here at Hopkins Hall, the administrative building at St. Bonaventure University in sunny Allegheny, New York. Let's take a look inside. When you first enter the building, you'll notice empty hallways and phones that only ring when another prospective student declines their acceptance. So what can come from a building filled with desks and phones? Hopkins Hall would make the perfect call center for Indians and Filipinos who need help with their flip phones. After all, they are the ones who help us with our iPhones.
If you're interested in purchasing Hopkins Hall, call 716-830-2444.
The Reily Center is in the midst of a major upgrade. Natalie Kucko has more.
Since 1966, the Reily Center has stood as one of the most iconic buildings on St. Bonaventure's campus. Let's take a look inside. The building is notorious for hosting some of the most exciting events in the region. There's something about the Reily Center that is unique. The RC is currently under renovation. To prevent court storming, the basketball court is transforming into an ice hockey rink.
I think people would still turn out, and I think they would still just get as close as they possibly could to the action, and they would give the opposing team quite a tough task.
Concession stands will be open in the season to provide fans with refreshments. The Hall of Fame room will be an open space for parties, including a functioning bar and a great view. The new video board will showcase movies for families such as Love and Basketball and Coach Carter. Fans will feel comfortable once the arena seats are replaced with leather reclining chairs. Most importantly, a fully functioning cafe is available to supply snacks for any movie night. Construction starts in the near future, so be sure to book your stay today. For SBU TV, I'm Natalie Kucko.
To make a reservation, go to gobonnies.com.
A rapper wants to turn St. Bonaventure's Doyle Hall into a personal radio station and recording studio. Josh Svetz has the story.
See this bell tower right here? I'm going to build this sucker to the moon.
With the recent news that St. Bonaventure University has been put up for sale, numerous proprietors have flocked to Olean, New York, investing in several of the soon-to-be vacated buildings. One of the new owners is local rapper Fore-Mane, who purchased St. Bonaventure's Doyle Hall so that he could continue building onto the bell tower until it reached the moon. But one may ask, why the moon? Simply to promote his music, using an intriguing strategy.
I'm going to take out every single major radio station, so whether you're listening to FM, AM, XM, you're going to be hearing me, and only me. It's amazing. Oh, yeah.
With a 24/7 schedule planned, Fore-Mane has enlisted some of his posse to help.
Lil Duty, he's Ray Liotta's cousin, which makes him a good fella. The Matador, because he's dressed in red, and he's the daddy of all daddies, if you didn't know. This is Puff Puff and Fluff Fluff. That's right. That is right. Yeah.
For SBU TV, I'm Josh Svetz.
The project is expected to be completed by 2020. Here is a brief message from our sponsor.
We can do it. Pavement. We can do it. Crime cleanup. We don't just say we can do it. Come and see us. We'll prove it. We can do it. Maybe.
The next building for sale features high-end apartment-style quarters at a bargain price. Here's more.
This two-story architectural masterpiece is the Belisario and Sarah Paladino house. While it could serve many purposes, it could perhaps best be used as a summer home for the Buffalo School Board. It offers a brick exterior, columns, and more.
Best of all, you don't even need to remember your key. since the doors don't lock properly. Just yank hard, and you're in.
These luxuriously furnished rooms are perfect since they accommodate small gatherings, but are too small for an entire board meeting. Each side of the dimly lit hallway is lined with bedrooms just large enough to move around in.
The houses are also full of mirrors, so you can constantly preen and remind yourself of just how beautiful you look.
Not only do the houses offer a convenient trash storage area, they're also perfect for board members who like to cook.
Each unit also includes a kitchen, so school board members wouldn't even have to meet with each other for communal meals.
So when choosing your next school board retreat, remember the Belisario and Sarah Paladino house, the perfect place for an average summer. For SBU TV, I'm Ethan Kibbe.
The building is sold as is, and the buyer assumes all risks associated with home ownership.
Up next, we venture down to St. Bonaventure's only and oldest on-campus bar. Hi, I'm Madeleine Faircloth with Allegheny Realty, and I'm here in the Rathskeller, the bar on St. Bonaventure University campus, and I'm going to take you for a look around this colorful hole in the ground. You'll need somewhere and someone to relax with after all that hard business work. This spacious and dim-lit venue would make the perfect gentleman's club for visiting business retreats and nearby vacationers. The location and amenities are already set, with a performance stage complete with lighting, a semi-lit dance floor, some relaxing couches, 2 pool tables, and even a shuffleboard table. All that's left are the food and drinks. This attractive bar sometimes functions with alcohol. You don't see a tap because there isn't one, but there is a large fridge for bottled, boxed, and canned drinks. Just off to the side of that is a functional, open kitchen, so you can watch that greasy chef cook up some greasy food. Next happy hour or business retreat, we'll see you at the Rathskeller Gentlemen's Club. If you're interested in purchasing the Rathskeller, please call 716-572-8048.
St. Bonaventure University's oldest residential hall is being sold.
Devereux Hall, best known for its overwhelming squirrel infestation, was constructed in 1926 and is located right in the middle of campus. The building is famous for being haunted, as the 5th floor was closed off shortly after several students performed a black mass there in an attempt to summon the devil. The building is being sold to the Ghostbusters, who plan to study the correlation between paranormal activity and wildlife. A laundry facility is located on the 1st floor, but the Ghostbusters say they will not be using it because dirty clothes are known to trigger more ghost activity.
If former students still wish to visit the building, tours will be available in the near future.
The front lawn at St. Bonaventure University has been sold. This has been a shock to the community. Catie Tercek has the details on this breaking story.
City front lawn has gone up for sale and sold due to the university needing extra money in their yearly budget. The lawn has been bought to build an indoor water park. In upstate New York, there are only 4 indoor water parks to choose from, leaving limited options for water park enthusiasts. The lawn will go underway. For SBU TV, I'm Catie Tercek.
The university hopes the water park will help it instead of hurting it.
St. Bonaventure University plans to knock down Shay and Loughlen Hall beginning this fall. Nicolette DiMura has more.
Shay Hall and Loughlen Hall, a connected residence complex, is not a building that will be bought out. Instead, the building will be completely knocked down this fall due to highly hazardous mold growing in the basement. Custodian staff noticed black spots on the walls but didn't realize it was mold until students filed complaints. The cause of mold on the walls may be from the inadequate ventilation in the damp basement. Instead of moving students to another residence hall, St. Bonaventure University Board of Trustees voted to knock down the building and have it be an empty space. In the meantime, St. Bonaventure students will be moved out of Shay Low and into Francis Hall. For SBU TV, I'm Nicolette DiMura.
By next week, students will no longer be able to live in Shay Low.
The last property for sale is the 1st floor male bathroom in the Walsh building.
Hi, I'm Katie Brown with Allegheny Realty, and I'd like to introduce you to this antique property. If you're looking for an aged space, this male bathroom certainly encompasses that. This property was expertly built to include many forms of exclusion, which is beautifully complemented by the assurance that the person in the next stall has a penis as well. Equipped with turn-of-the-century urinals This space was created to maximize masculinity and the preservation of it. Gendered bathrooms certainly are a rarity these days, and if you're looking to buy a second bathroom, there's a female version as well, only 79 cents cheaper.
To look more closely at the space, visit the link below.
That's all for us here at SBU TV. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the Wolfpack Report coming up after this commercial break. And on behalf of all of us here at SBU TV News, Happy April Fool's Day.
I'm Paul Whelan, and I teach at St. Bonaventure's School of Journalism and Mass Communication.
The faculty here are more than just good teachers. They're mentors. From day one, the community really welcomed me.
St. Bonaventure's focus is to turn out ethical journalists, and if they're ethical, all the other things follow.
The best story that I'd done was one that had a lot of drive and passion behind it. I told myself I could do it, and with the help of my peers and my teachers, I did it. I'm becoming extraordinary at St. Bonaventure.
Hello there, I'm Ralph Sincere, General Manager of the Hockey Net. Beginning tonight, we'll be bringing you NHL hockey 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. How can we do it? It's easy. We've assembled videotapes of every NHL hockey game ever played, and we'll be having them for you right here on this cable channel. Like that, there's more. On August 23rd at 10 a.m., we're going to have some more exciting Stanley Cup action. How about that, sports fans? Really exciting stuff, huh? Hey, stay with us right here inside this hockey net. We'll be along with more, and we'll tell you how to subscribe later on in this telecast. Until then, this is Ralph Sincere saying, sincerely, Ralph Sincere.